Welcome back to Bougie TV. Hope that you're having a fantastic day. Listen, we got a interesting request, right? This is from Alcorn State University. Now, I was not expecting making this video, but this is a band confession from Associate Band Director. Interesting. Let's read it, shall we? It says, "Hello, I've been watching your content and I really appreciate your perspective you bring to the marching band culture and performance. I want to reach out to you to get your thoughts and some clarification regarding how current band directors evaluate their programs, particularly at Alcorn State University and within marching bands in general. As someone who works with the environment, I'm interested on how you think directors assess overall band and quality and effectiveness. Specifically, how do you believe today's band heads evaluate areas like musicianship, precision, show design, and student development and overall impact? And also, what do you think separates a strong program from an average one in today's landscape? If you have the time to share your perspective, I will appreciate it. Thank you for the work you put out and your insight you provide." Oh boy, I've been waiting for this one. Oh, I've been waiting for this one. Okay. Now, Alcorn State is not a bad program when it comes to musicianship. It's not a bad program. I think the problem is, I'm gonna be super honest. You asked me. The problem is with y'all. I just don't understand when it comes to y'all rehearsing stuff. I get that y'all want to play the hype stuff. I get y'all want to play the arrangements that, okay, this is popular right now. I get it. But the problem is, if y'all play something and y'all write something, especially if you writing something in triple forte, something like that, and you're constantly playing and playing and playing and playing and playing it, and then when you actually play it against somebody, it's like it's cool at first, but the problem is y'all can play something, and then later down the line throughout the fifth quarter, y'all start to dwindle down, if that makes sense. And I'm gonna tell you what I really think about that is, it's like y'all don't when it comes to certain music, y'all want to play these type of songs, but y'all not strategic enough. Get what I'm saying? See, you got to have somebody that's really smart when it comes to picking out song selections, and I think that's the problem that I've been seeing. Some of the song selections y'all be, especially when I was reacting to, I think it was 2017, I think 2016, I think it was 2024, 2023. Just all the videos that I have seen of Alcorn State. Y'all start off strong during a zero quarter. Perfect. Amazing. And then when the fifth quarter comes, it's like y'all run out of juice. It's like y'all will literally go at it hard at zero quarter. Boy, y'all be on it. And then when the fifth quarter comes, you start messing up. You start, I don't know, y'all let the adrenaline get the best of you. It's like the discipline goes out the window. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna be real with you. That's just how I feel. And for somebody that works in an environment, I know that's an environment that is not as easy to work in because you're expected to have high standards. You're expected to, you're Alcorn State University, Sounds of Dynamite. Of course, people gonna look at y'all like, oh, we expect y'all to be great. You know what I'm saying? But it starts with the leadership. If the leadership is not, focusing on techniques and fundamentals and not trying to, I'm not saying what y'all doing is bad. That's not what I'm saying. But you really have to start really focusing on the fundamentals about certain things. Control, especially when it comes to breathing exercises, control, especially exercises that help you last, especially longer when you're trying to play, because eventually, like y'all went at it, I think about 30 minutes after the game, close to 50, close to an hour, and you have to play. You know how exhausting that can be? You know what I'm saying? But you have to start creating these type of routines to help the students get better each and every day. And I'm not saying that what y'all doing is bad. No, y'all just need a better understanding, a better execution on how to handle certain things. When you go to rehearsal, everything should be snapped like this. It'd be like this. Cause I ain't gonna lie to you. I know that y'all get tired of getting called slaw porn. I know that y'all probably get tired of being like, oh, Alcorn gonna mess up. They don't sound as good. I know y'all gonna get tired like that. I know you are, because I have seen people talk about y'all, and it's not that I'm a hater or anything like that. I love y'all. I do. It's just some of y'all, some of y'all just need help. Y'all have the musicianship. Y'all have the recruitment down pat. Y'all just got to figure out what works best for you. And Alcorn State does have the potential to be great. Just like last year, Euphonium some Doom. We heard about y'all. Euphoniums was loud, yes. But what about the other sections around y'all? We heard you, one section don't make a whole entire band. You know what I'm saying? So when you focus so much on trying to be loud all the time and not play musical, you take away the fact that that music that was arranged doesn't really give off what it should give off. Music's supposed to fill us with emotion, not make us be like, like a sharp knife that's going back and forth from something. You know what I'm saying? So, and I think to answer your question with how directors assess overall band quality and effectiveness, the band director has to be disciplined. It has to be. You have to be in the state where you can actually, okay, we could be great. We could be loud. But all right, now, hold on. You got to know how to bring it back. See, if the band director is not on that level of being like, hey, hold on, hold on. I know they trying to be ignorant. Cause don't get me wrong. Anytime that somebody come in y'all house, I understand that y'all want to make a statement right then and there. I get it. I understand it. And I'm not saying that you're wrong for playing at people coming to your house because that's your house. But y'all have to be strategic. Very strategic. If you know that Jackson State is coming to your stadium, right? You know, you want to get you want to get the edge off of them. Okay. What you don't do strategically, you don't just play it right at them when they first come in. No, 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 no. You just wait. See, because Jackson State now they expect for you to actually play at them because you do it all the time. It's like you give up your card. It's like you playing poker. You giving up your card just right then and there. But nah, what you do is you just wait for the right time and you play something that Jackson State doesn't have an answer to. See, that's the problem. See, a lot of band directors are trying to figure out how do we stop Jackson State from taking over our stadium and taking over our fans. You play things that make them kind of feel uncomfortable. You study Jackson State, but I think the problem with studying is you can study somebody but you can't execute it the way that you study it. You get what I'm saying? Like that's with I think I really like when y'all went to Texas Southern and y'all played I forgot what that song was, but y'all put what was it? It was Nobody Does It Better. I like that. See, that's something that y'all should do as often. But when it comes to arranging it, you don't always have to blast it, man. That's the thing. That's the problem that I be seeing with y'all. Y'all want to be loud all the time. Yes, you can be loud, but that takes away from the quality of the music. I'm not trying to say be like FAMU. No. You have to literally sit there and you have to evolve your sound. Right now, y'all so used to the old Alcorn. Y'all so used to the Mr. Murray. Y'all used to that. 2014 was especially going against Southern, horrible. You know why? Because y'all didn't have an actual game plan. Southern came in there and took over y'all house. And that's not good. That's not good. And to be honest with you, I think today's band heads, when it comes to musicianship, precision, and show design, I feel like if you're educated, you do have the right to speak on how you feel about it. Like for me, for example, I understand because I marched for North Carolina A&T. I understand. Like people gonna talk smack. People gonna say this arrangement ain't good, and you have people that will literally criticize you for everything that you do. So when you sit there and you're trying to figure out what can we do differently, start doing things that okay, for example, you seen Texas Southern. Texas Southern used to be this loud man, euphoniums, mellophones, and tubas used to be just cutting through. Now, so they got a new band director. Now they're stepping away from that and actually being more balanced. Y'all had to start thinking more balanced. How can we be more balanced? And the solution is you gotta start for fresh. Not saying get rid of the band director, no. Heck no. But you have to start fresh, man. You can't keep doing the same thing over and over again. That's the problem. Y'all have been known to do the same thing. We already know what y'all going to do. And it sucks because y'all have so much potential to be one of the best bands in the swag. But it's like y'all will literally will do the same thing every game, every show. Like we know what y'all want to do. We call y'all petty corn. Well, I'll call y'all petty corn. I get it. Y'all want the smoke. Y'all want this. Y'all want that. But can y'all hold on for like a good 30 to an hour playing at that same intensity? And 9 times out of 10, no, you can't. Because y'all don't pick your battles wisely. You get what I'm saying? And I think what separates a stroke program from an average one in today's landscape is discipline. Discipline. If your band director is not disciplined, y'all not gonna be disciplined. It starts with the head. See, a lot of these people, this with any type of business. If you know that your boss is not disciplined, everything around you is gonna crumble because your boss is what makes that company. See, and I'm glad that I learned this while being in school and just being and have my own business. In order for you to have a strong program, you need to have a director or a boss that's willing to take humiliation, that's willing to take criticism, but is willing to find solutions to want to get better. hmm You have to. You got to have a band director that is motivated enough to push you. And I'm not saying that the current band director at Alcorn State doesn't do that. No, I'm not saying that he doesn't do that. But what I am saying, you asked me what separates a strong program from an average one. Discipline. Mhm. When you have somebody that can lead naturally and people can see that. Let's talk about Dr. Little, for example. Dr. Little is a prime example, Jackson State. He led that band to what it is today. He has. Great man, you know what I'm saying? But that's because he was disciplined. He wanted to make a great product. Y'all could do the same thing if you have the same discipline. Same discipline. Start understanding, okay, what can we do to make us sound better? Because I know y'all sound good majority of the times. And then we got the other times where I'm just like, oh, what in the hell? What, what's going on? You get what I'm saying? So all I'm going to say is this. You have to learn how to be different. Be different. Think about it like this. Think about Craigmont High School, Mr. Deontay Kennedy. He has turned that program from not being known to being known across the nation. If you don't know about Craigmont, you heard about Craigmont because how I know, because Mr. Mass Band, he is director over at Memphis Mass Band, and they are nationally known, even internationally. You know what I'm saying? But it's just the way that you got to start seeing things differently. Like I know that y'all get tired of getting talked about. I know that y'all get tired of just being like, "Oh, we can be the best," but you can change all of that if you just learn how to just study the game. Learn how to study the game. You know your competition is very competitive. Very. You got Southern, Jackson State, Texas Southern. Who else? Alabama State, Alabama A&M, Gremlin. Ugh. Never mind. We ain't gonna count Gremlin. Nah, count Gremlin. But you got those five right there. Those five. Y'all can be the best band in the swag. Y'all just got to have to learn how to play directly from your heart. But play, especially when it comes to learning how to play certain songs, you gotta be sharp. You gotta be sharp with it. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully this helps you out, man. Hopefully I gave you a little bit of insight of how I would do certain things, and hopefully it makes sense. But yeah, I'll catch you in the next